What it do, C's Brain Crew? You heard the new Aries album? Let's talk about that. Bum bum bada bum 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 bada bum bum bum. Yes. Yes. All right, so it is time for an honest review of the new Aries project, Glassjaw. As you can see, I have it pulled up here in my browser. This is completely off the dome. I am just a college kid who doesn't want to do their work. I am the procrastinator. That's what people call me, I guess. So if this comes off like a little, hey, where's the big words? Hey, how is this a critique if you're not using big words? If it comes off like that, then sorry. I didn't script this. I kind of just, like I said, don't want to do my work. So anyhow, Glassjaw by Aries. I'm going to come out and say it. I really like the album. I really like it. I think it's a great album. I've been listening to Aries since I was 12. I remember listening to Carousel and Sayonara, Race Car on the bus on the way to school in the 7th grade. It'd be like that, and then I'd always queue up the Pantaloon by 21 Pilots for the last song, because then I'd walk into school feeling like, you're Grant. Like, I'd walk into school feeling like that, and it was just kind of an elite feeling to know that somewhere in the distant past there was amazing music being made, and I get to appreciate it. I don't know. I'm sure we all have those songs that just put us in the right mood before school. And for 7th grade, that was very important to me. And Aries was there. He delivered. Oh, my goodness. Amy's Grave. That was my favorite Aries song, like, forever. It was Amy's Grave and then Carousel and then Sayonara. And I kind of like Deity and Pony. I definitely like those songs more now. But I didn't listen to Welcome Home, the whole album, back in the 7th grade. The first time I heard an Aries album was actually Believe in Me Who Believes in You. I don't know if you can see my kitty cat banner up there, but that is official Aries merchandise. I remember getting the shirt and that in the capsule and just being like, why doesn't the shirt fit me? But I was a freshman whenever I got that. I was a freshman when that album came out. And I listened to it on the bus on the way home from a swim meet. Funnily enough, it was on the bus. And I remember somebody asked me, like, hey, what are you listening to, as soon as I got done with it. And I had to play cool, like, this artist you don't know. Like, it's just an all right album. Like, it's okay. I was talking. I loved it. That's my. Anyhow, Glassjaw. I'm a major fan of Aries. I was really excited for this album to come out because of Sleepwalker. Sleepwalker, track number 7 right here. But I think for the purpose of this, we should probably just go in the order of which the album, is actually ordered, So starting out with the intro track, Cracking the Glass. Really cool. Really cool. I wasn't used to Aries rapping, so this was a huge surprise. I love the beat on this. I love that part. This is a really cool song, and I think it's a pretty low-key but also fiery intro. Like it can be chill, but it can also bring that energy if you really focus on what he's saying, because he's just like, damn, I should have married this girl, but low-key I'm taking shots, and I don't know. Pretty cool intro track. Definitely a good way to start the project. Track 2, we have Party People. I'm not gonna lie, first listen through, I wasn't really crazy about this one. I wasn't really excited for it either from the snippet that he posted. Sorry if I come off a little harsh too, but this song, like, I feel like the screams, like the I feel like that soundbite doesn't really do the song justice because the beat is so chill. Like, again, absence of huge terminology. I just said the beat is so chill. It's a very calm kind of, like, it's not a very dramatic beat, instrumental. And I don't know. I feel like the screams don't really fit it. But it's a really catchy chorus. I had to listen to it a couple times to really get it. So I like this. I like the song now. I listened to it today. I re-listened to this whole album today. And yeah, definitely I think my disliking of that track was a little unjustified at the start. But that moves us on to track 3, In the Flesh. Brown boy never been this fine. So Aries is Iranian, from what I understand. I'm also Iranian, from what I understand. And this is pretty cool, like pretty cool flex, you know, like brown boy, like I don't know. But big shout outs there. I don't like this song. Big shout outs. I really don't like this song that much. I wasn't a fan of it when it came out. It honestly made me really not excited for this project. Because it was the first song that he came out with. I remember he posted that really, really fucking cool picture. And also I'm going to reset my camera there, you know, just so we don't die mid-recording. But, yeah, I wasn't particularly excited after this song came out. Because he posted that really fucking cool album cover. I was like, oh, Harry's about to start something new. Mind you, it's also been like, what, 4 years since his last project at this point. So I was wondering if he was going to Frank Ocean, but I don't know. I like the oh good a gish. I like that part. That part's pretty cool, but this song overall I'm not a huge fan of because it's just kind of boring to me. There's not a lot of drama in it. The instrumental is a little too boom bappy for what Aries does on it, you know? Like it's like boom, and Aries is like he's singing, he's got his pretty voice. He's got a very, very pretty timbre on this song. But I feel like the concept wasn't really played out like it should have been. This song is also 1 minute and 54 seconds. Not a good amount of time to really extend and finish an idea. So I think that's my biggest complaint with this song is that it feels pretty unfinished. Oh. That brings us into track 4, Wichita Blues. And let me just say, I don't like this song either. I think this song is also really boring. There's not a lot of depth to it. You know, I take that back. There is a lot of depth to it lyrically. Aries is talking about some pretty fucked up shit, actually. Like him basically being addicted to weed when he was a kid. Maybe he wasn't addicted, but him like smoking whenever he didn't really understand the consequence of it, getting it from his cousin and shit, and pretty heavy song in that regard. But I'm not a fan of the instrumental at all. Like I can't say one good thing. I like the intro riff. I can say that I really like the intro riff, but I don't like how he builds the drums off of it because the drums, they're not different enough. They sound, they're just, you know, a typical drum pattern, and not a huge fan of it. Which brings us into track 5. Dead Men Tell No Tales. Dead Men Tell No Tales. This song is so fucking good. I love this song so much. Holy dude. I didn't even know there was a feature on it the first time because I just didn't pick up on it. I've listened to this song so much and it still hasn't gotten to the overplayed part yet. And this is like a holy feeling. Maybe unholy, you know, because maybe you shouldn't be able to listen to a song this much and still fucking like it. I love the chorus on this. I love the riff. I love the drums. I love the feature. Everything Aries does on this song is immaculate. His performance on here, oof. And of course it has the Dead Man theme, which he hasn't really picked up since what? 2018? He kind of just left it to die. Maybe 2019. I love that this is coming back because for an OG listener like me, like this is really cool to hear him talk about this again. And also subject matter on this one, awesome. Awesome. This song, perfect. Seriously perfect. Miss You the Worst, track 6. I didn't like this song that much when I first heard it, but as I gave it more listens, I really love the transition between these two songs. One of the best transitions on this album. One of the best ones he's ever done. I love it. This song I've heard is about his cat, and that makes the lyrics really, really touching. I always sing it to my girlfriend because, I don't know, it just kind of, if you don't make it about a cat, but make it about like just kind of like a cute human, it makes the song like even better. Like telling my girlfriend she has a little mouth. But This song, it was a little boring to me at the start whenever I first heard it, but with enough listens, I really like it. I love the chorus a lot, and I especially love how it builds at the end. I love how heavy the drums start to get toward the finish. Aries also delivers a pretty good performance on this. Like it's very concise. See my mouse slipping up. So track 7, Sleepwalker. If you haven't heard this song, you are missing out. You are like literally just missing out. If you haven't heard Break-Ins, you're missing out. If you haven't heard Hypochondriac, bro, you need to dislike this video, unsubscribe for me. No, subscribe and then unsubscribe, block my account, and then go listen to Hypochondriac. And then you could come back and resub if you want. I feel like that is more important than this video for you right now, so go listen to it. Hypochondriac by Break-Ins, one of the best albums ever, subjectively. But this song kicks ass. This song really kicks ass. Again, it took me a few listens to really get into it, but it made me so excited for this album whenever I really started to like grasp it. They pair together so well, like in a way you just would not expect it. Oop, camera's slipping. But these two pair together so well in a way that I did not see coming at all. I love the ending whenever they're harmonizing together. Woof. Potentially Break-Ins' best feature yet. So my jaw could be made of glass. Yeah, this song kicks ass. Lyrical content is also really cool too. It's a very dramatic, like love story, but one where they feel really like trapped by their lover. And if you haven't heard this song, go listen to it. And that takes us into Sign Language track 8, my initial favorite from this album. I love the drum pattern, something Aries has never done. It's very, very folky, very like older country kind of music-esque. Really cool riff on this too. But hands down, the best part of the song is the chorus. Oh my gosh, bro. Aries did his thing, bro. Like, if you like Aries, you're going to love this song. Well, actually, that's probably more true for track 9. But if you like Aries, if you like good songs, you'll love Sign Language because this song is amazing. It took one listen for me to get it. I love it. This song is so good. The chorus is also really cool. There's some amazing, like, distorted kind of drums that come in only for the chorus. And I really love the space on this one because it's like, it's so open, especially toward the end. There's just, Aries leaves so much room for himself on this one, and he did it well. Like, he really filled that space well. And at the back end of this one, we get a really, really cool transition into Die For Nothing. Die For Nothing, hands down, best intro on this whole album. I don't know if Aries will top this 10 seconds. Like, this is equivalent to the intro to the Fool's Gold music video. If you don't know that, go watch that. Unsub, delete this channel, hack into my account, delete this, then go watch that. The first 10 seconds is one of the best musical things I've ever heard. Aries comes back and does it again. He does it again on Die For Nothing because the intro to this track is glorious. I remember, gosh, he posted a snippet to this song and I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. That being said, the actual track is not as strong as the intro, but it's also really good. It's also really, really cool. If you like old Aries, you will love this song, and I promise you that, because this is the most old Aries we get on this album, I would say. Yeah, looking at the track list, definitely this is the most OG Aries feeling kind of song. Maybe Anesthesia is like that, but this one really has the trap drums that Aries brought on Welcome Home. And again, he delivers such a compelling performance. Especially, I love how he lowers his voice. I love how he uses so many different parts of his vocal register on this song. It's just really cool. It's really cool to see Aries experiment in this way, because I didn't think we would see him experiment with his voice as much, just his sound. And the sound is, very experimental for Aries. Also, if you're looking at my hands, like, what the fuck is on your hands? I like to eat frozen blueberries like this. And if you know about frozen blueberries, they be staining your nails, and then you look a little grimy. But I'm a grimy dude. Uh, this song kicks ass. Again, really cool transition. I love this song. And also has a pretty cool transition into Anesthesia. I had a really weird dream about this song. Like Mad Ox was singing it, like performing it for like Saturday Night Live. I don't know. Anesthesia. I wasn't particularly excited when this one came out. I've come to love it. This song is really pretty. It's very emotional. Again, you know, a song about, like, lyrically, this is very old Aries, talking about like the pain he's feeling and just wanting to numb it. But I had a feeling of like there's no way for him to numb it, you know, just based on what he's talking about on this song. But very pretty, very, very pretty. The only complaint I have for this one is the drums. They do sound like kind of stock, like very normal pop. Also, let me put my mouse on freaking Anesthesia. They feel just like typical pop drums. They kind of liven up at the end, but that's really all I have for that song. Track 11, Wildfire. I don't like this song that much. I think this song is kind of a weird like gap, you know, between like okay, let's talk about this. So he starts out kind of chill, you know, with Cracking the Glass. Could also be hype depending on how you take it. And then, you know, chill, hype again. This song is supposed to be hype. It's a rage-esque kind of beat. And then we get like energy, like happy energy here. This song is deep kind of energy. If you're at the gym, this is like whenever you decided, you know what, maybe I shouldn't listen to trap music and maybe I should listen to like Everlong. This is like that song. It kind of, you know, dies down a little bit with Miss You the Worst. Sleepwalker, crazy performance. Could be low key, could be high key, depending on how you view it. But overall, like the dips and the rebuilds in energy are pretty consistent. The only problem is with Wildfire, this just kind of dies off. Like this is a slow song. It's very much a ballad, and I don't like how he just killed the energy here. I wasn't a fan of it because whenever Anesthesia ended, like that song is so deep. Die for Nothing, crazy energy. Whenever Anesthesia ended, I was like, let's keep it going. Because like I'm a party animal, you know. I'm actually not at all. I'm literally in my house all day. But yeah, I don't know. If you listen to the lyrics, there's some really good lyrics on this. Aries also delivers a very how do I put it? A very bright vocal performance. I love. Anyhow, moving on. Track 12, Glassjaw, the titular track of this album. The titillating, tiscular track of this album, and the grand finale. Now, if you look at my Instagram, it's kind of a spoiler here, but I called this the best song of all of 2025. And I stand by that. If you can find me a better song, send me it. I'll listen to it. We'll debate from there. But otherwise, don't talk to me. Okay? Because this song, the best song Aries has ever released, ever. You don't even understand the emotional depth here. You don't even understand the musical depth here. The way Aries builds in, he starts out with these twisted piano sounds, and he comes in with even more distorted kind of like quadeca-esque vocals, and he comes in and it's such a chilling but like fulfilling intro too. He comes in here with just a straight up madness, especially the weepy pads, the airy pads in the back. It feels so tight yet so wide at the same time, just because there's so many different things happening, and they all happen so well consecutively. I'm gonna vomit because I love this song. I almost have no words for this song. It's just that fucking good. I have cried to this song. I have deadlifted 400 pounds to this song. I joined the 1,000 pound club because of this song and only this song. This is how I hit 275 for two. This is how I hit I hit 395 on deadlift. This is how I hit 335 on squat every time because of the outro of this song. Again, I love what the arpeggiated pianos that build up to the outro, but there's something about this outro. It's just like the first time I heard Nights by Frank Ocean, because I remember seeing a thing. It's like the first time you heard the Nights outro. And at that point, I was only really familiar with Chanel. Mind you, this was like 7th grade. I heard that song. This is something that you would pay money to feel again. And a good amount of it. The most beautiful outro I have ever heard from Aries. The most beautiful song I've ever heard from Aries. There is so much here. And again, the vocals on this, they are mixed so well, but they are so crushing. So crushing. And that is one thing Aries has consistently been able to do extremely well, is use his crushing lyricism to bring that energy out of you, out of me, to really make you go to the depths to come out. And that, I think, is Aries' greatest strength, is that he can really, really like set the tone with these destructive ass lyrics and use them in a way, shine a light on them that allows them to be used for inspiration. Like damn, I gotta get up. Once I heard this song, I was like, damn, I gotta push. Damn, I gotta hit this crazy weight. Damn, I gotta hit the 1,000 pound club, because this song pushes me. And one thing I love to feel in the gym is push. One thing I love to feel in my life is push. And this song really, really pushed me at times. Again, like I said, my favorite song of last year. So beautiful. So beautiful. So much. So many moments. So many movements. And it really is the best way to close this album. You know, even though Wildfire was kind of weak, we come through with something that I never could have guessed this was how he was going to end the project. Because I thought this song was like done before the crazy Two Hollis, Jane Remover, Ramzoid, all of those people, those crazy drums came in, and Aries just there like, let's go. If you're going to listen to any part of this album, listen to all of it, okay? And I know I said listen to Sign Language, Sleepwalker, Dead Man. You need, if you really want the full experience of Glassjaw, the album as well as the song, you need to go listen to the full album and really, really buckle up for the last song. Well, my camera died there. Not really died. It just shut off. It's a little dramatic to say it died. But not too sure how much we got to cover there, but Glassjaw. My honest opinion on it, a very good step for Aries. I love the direction he's going. If there's one thing, as a musician, I'm a musician, if there's one thing I think every musician can take away from this project, listen to how his vocals are mixed. Listen to the chorus, listen to the effects, listen to everything Aries does to bring himself out of the mix. Because this album, the vocals are impeccable. There is not one flaw with how they are mixed. I love the effects. I love the way the effects come in. Listen to it and really try to remake it. Honestly, I think that's the best thing we can do as musicians, is not try to evolve this sound, but try to remake it, because it's so good. I consider this album perfectly mixed. Perfect. But you know, I think Aries is trying a little too hard to fit into what we deem as popular music. He's unfortunately still trying to break the mainstream barrier and really get into, you know, the mainstream area. But I think if he just keeps doing shit like Glassjaw, the outro track, like Dead Men Tell No Tales, like Sleepwalker, and leaves out, you know, stuff like Miss You the Worst or Party People, Wichita Blues. Leaves out like the stuff that's just a little, I don't know. They don't really feel like Aries songs, you know. If he really just keeps focusing on this sound that he's built with the few tracks I named, I see nowhere but up for him. And he had a feature with Underscores not too long ago. Probably the biggest name in good music right now. But overall, I think I'll give Glassjaw a solid. I'll give it an 8. I'll give Glassjaw an 8. Okay, because I know this. It does have its slip ups, but there are some songs on here that just they're so redeeming. They're so redeeming. Like if you listen to Glassjaw, the outro track, you'll understand why I give this album an 8. I'm very excited to see what Aries does next, and I hope that my review doesn't ruin our future relations if there are any to be had. I would love to play ping pong with Aries. I would love to lose a game of ping pong to Aries. I would be honored to cut Aries' beard. I don't know. There, I said it. This is just getting weird. But yeah. That's. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you rate it? Whatever. This has been C's Brain. Thank you so much for watching. Go check out Mind the Gap. My album came out last week. Tell me how you feel about that, because I need to be critiqued too. If I'm out here doing all the critiquing, like what's the point in that? But yeah, go live some life. Go have some fun. That's what you need to do. That's the first step. Go do that, and then you can listen to Glassjaw or Mind the Gap. But go live life and have some fun first, okay? This has been C's Brain. Thank you for watching. Mwah.